So, it's the first time I'm going live and make sure my sound is popping. Make sure my sound is sounding. I hope it is. Hope my sound is sounding and everything is popping, guys. Everything popping except obviously for Manchester United Football Club. Everything popping except Man United Football Club. Now, what is going on? What is popping? Because before the match started, I said, we're going to get beaten. And we're going to get beaten well. I think I said 4-0 at the start of the stream. And you can go back and check the live stream. And the reason why I based my analysis, or the reason why I came to the conclusion that we're going to lose 4-0 is simple, really. I have been using my eyes and I've been watching the way that we've been playing for the past year. If you are still backing this manager after everything that you've seen, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to say to you. I literally don't. I think I've said it many, many times. Yes, the players will have their part to play. I agree. However, the manager bears, for me, the majority of this. Now that Ineos, and I didn't want these guys to come in, to be honest. I wanted a whole buyout of the club by the Qatar guy. You know, I didn't care if this person who bought the club is going to be English or not. Like, I know how the world works. I know how complicated the world works. That those things don't really matter. Most English firms, the shareholders are foreigners. Like people didn't understand. Like, the xenophobia in this country is crazy. But now that we got them, and we're seeing what they're doing, we're seeing how they're slowly getting their own people in, getting their own people in certain positions like DOFs and all of these things. They're clearly looking, and so far, you can argue maybe successfully, but time will tell, restructuring the club. And because of that, I don't understand, or I can't see how this manager survives. I don't know. How does this manager survive the restructuring, the rebuild? Because if you're changing everything from top to bottom, you surely have to change this manager. These players, as much as I'm going to talk about the manager, these players, a lot of them seems as if they've clocked out. They've clocked out. But why would you? Why would you remain? And I know Man United fans are like, oh, if I was a Man United player, I'd run for the badge, I'll do all this. Now, listen, this is a job. A lot of these players are not fans of this football club. Most players who play for football clubs are not fans. You think everybody who plays for Arsenal are fans of Arsenal Football Club? You think Martinelli grew up as an Arsenal fan? Come on, like, the way that we think as fans, we think in some sort of fairy tale world about, and we use words like emotive language a lot. And listen, this is a career. This is a job for a lot of these guys. And if they're not treated well, if the manager is not treating them like human beings, if the manager is getting you to eat lunch and you're seeing your colleagues eat lunches in cars and whatever's going on, how does that motivate you to do anything? You guys think of these guys are humans and they can see that certain things are not working. They know certain things are not working. They can also see the problems and the manager is not addressing any of the problems. We still look the same. We still play football with a big hole in the middle of our midfield. Don't forget this stupid 3-1-6 thing that we tried to do with the whole 3 people at the back and then 6 people, Mason Mount and Bruno and all these attackers just racing up front, leaving Casemiro in the hole. And I know as much as Jamie Carragher wants to blame this all on Casemiro, this is not all. It's not Casemiro's checked out. I think he has. But why is he checked out? Why is a multiple Champions League winner checked out? Oh, you can't handle the Prem. This whole idea of not being able to handle the Prem is such a stupid thing that only British people say. Like, the Prem isn't as special as you think it is. It really isn't. These players can handle the Prem. It's just the way that the teams are set up. It's the way you get teams to play. You think if Rodri for Man City can handle the Prem, yeah, then Casemiro can handle the Prem. Casemiro handled the Prem brilliantly last year. For me, he was our player of the season last year. And all of a sudden, in the space of a few months, from May when the season finished to August when it started, he's become crap. No, the system was changed. The manager changed the system. It's not Casemiro's, not 100% his fault. Who played well today? No one's talking about our striker Hojlund, who is shit. No one's really, well, everyone talks about Anthony all the time, but other players just get missing. No one's talking about Garnacho. Garnacho gets a free ride all the time. It's like everyone can play rubbish, right, and get slated, but if Garnacho has a bad game, which is all the time, when's the last time you saw Garnacho have a good game? But no one ever talks about how rubbish this Garnacho guy is. The manager's not playing all the better players. He's not. He's not playing our better players. Amad Diallo is better than Garnacho. Facts. Yet Garnacho starts all the time. This man has to go. I'm tired now. He has to go. He has to go. He's dug his own grave. Yes, we had defenders who were out. So like I said, I'm not going to just fully say it's all on the manager. Yes, we had players that were out and he couldn't play certain defenders. But every team has injuries. That's why you have a squad. Like, it's not good enough excuse. I said many times, I wanted to see what this guy thinks is needed. Right, after his first season, I want to see growth. After the first season, I want to understand what he thinks, yeah, is needed in this Man United squad to get us to the next level. And when I heard that his first signing was going to be a Chelsea reject in Mason Mount, I was like, yeah, he's done. This guy doesn't understand football. This guy wants to take Mason Mount, who couldn't get into the Chelsea team, and he thinks that player is going to bring us to the next level. And then he gave that player the number 7 shirt. The Ronaldo thing, the Sancho thing, the Varane thing. Varane is a guy that never falls out with nobody. He fell out with our manager. Casemiro is clearly not feeling him. Anthony, the player who he's brought in, he's clearly falling out with. This guy's management, right, is, for me, it's appalling. It's terrible. And it's time for us to get rid. The sad thing about Ten Hag is that when he came in, I thought we were going to get some sort of Ajax total football thing. This guy does not know what is needed. This guy sees the way the Arsenal are playing, sees the way the Man City are playing, sees the way everyone else is playing, and he wants to play some crazy transition, end-to-end football with absolutely no control. The reason why we can't break down blocks, low blocks, still, under Oli, we couldn't really do it. We can't do it now. This guy's got no intention of creating a team with intelligent footballers that understand space, that can manipulate space, that can, break down low blocks. He doesn't want to create a team like that. He wants to create a team that's good on the transition. You can be both. Look at Man City, a team full of technical players who are also good on the transition. You don't build a team for the transition. You build a technical team and then you tell them, be good. Then you coach them how to be good on the transition. You don't build a team for the transition, i.e. a team of just pace and power merchants who can run really quickly, the Garnachos, right? The Hojlunds, who's just big and quick. You need your intelligent footballers. Bruno's not an intelligent footballer. You need the smart guys who make the right decisions, who play tidy and keep the ball. You want to chase all of those players out. You want to chase Sancho out. The Martials, the guys who can hold the ball up and be more technical. The guys who can actually break down low blocks. They're not in our team. But the guys who are really quick, who can do the whole heavy metal, quick, frantic football, they're in our team. And with those players, you want to have control and keep possession and move around. It doesn't make sense. It literally does not make sense. I don't understand why people can't understand that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. If you're still Man United, if you're Man United fan and you're Ten Hag in right now, still, I don't know what else to say to you. I get it. Whether you're like, I don't know, he needs another season because his first season was good. And he said, no, forget about what the results happened in the first season. Forget the fact that we won the FA Cup, right? What did you see in the first season in terms of performance, in terms of the way we played? It wasn't that good. Don't forget, Casemiro saved us so many times last season with his headers and last-minute goals. The same Casemiro that's now crap that everyone is saying he needs to get sold. He saved our skin so many times last season, and now he's the worst player in the world. From May, like I said, the end of the season was in May, beginning of the season was in August, and in those 3 months, apparently, I'm supposed to believe, Casemiro went from being our best player, that DM that was just clearing everything, scoring goals, whatever, right, to being our worst player. Really? Come on, guys. Let's not play games. Let's use our brains. Let's use our brains and understand the whole 3-1-6 formation that this manager tried to implement at the start of the season, leaving Casemiro by himself in the midfield. So when Bruno and Mason Mount were just up there, and when we got counter-attacked, all we had was Casemiro standing here, trying to. Of course, and plus he doesn't play that role for Madrid. He's a box-to-box player. Toni Kroos actually played deeper than Casemiro for Madrid. He did. Toni Kroos was the one, and also Modric were the ones that picked the ball up from the centre-back, picked the ball up from the goalkeeper. Not really Casemiro, but once again, we misprofile players, bring them in like Pogba's and whatnot, and we want them to run around like headless chickens and play all these positions because he looks big and strong, so let's play him DM. We constantly misprofile players, constantly want them to do things that they don't do, and ruin them. Not just Ten Hag, but Manchester United Football Club. This guy has to go. This guy has to go. It's done. It's finished. He has to go. Come on, guys. Like, I don't even want to go through the match like the way I go through the match and describe the goals and talk about the goals that went in today and how it happened. Because on this channel, we like to say things like, we say we don't say how we feel, we say what we see, right? Let's just not be emotional. Let's just say how we see. And what I saw was no cohesion. We maintained possession somewhat, but we couldn't cut them through. We had no creativity, no flair. Like, they have a number 10 in Heze that can dribble with the ball, can go left, can go right. We don't have that. We could have had that. Sancho could have played that role. We decided not to. It's like this, every number 10, I've said this many times, every number 10 I've known, all the best number 10s, the Kakas, the Ronaldinhos, the Eden Hazards, the Lionel Messis, the Neymars, all the number 10s of the world are always the best players. Number 10s are the guys you can do everything, the guys you build a team around. Bruno is not a number 10 footballer. He's maybe number 8, probably number 6, probably number 8, probably. You know what I'm saying? He's not a number 10. I don't understand. And this guy, I thought when Ten Hag was going to come in, he was going to be like, cool. No, the Ajax total football, this is what we're going to do. We haven't seen any of that. And the way this manager communicates, the way he talks to his players, you could tell no one can connect with him. You've got to be able to talk to people, man, and connect with people. And this manager doesn't even connect with the reporter. He's asking him questions. He's so wooden. He comes across antisocial. You got to look at these things and just call it out. People skills are probably the most important thing as a manager, and he just doesn't seem to have that. I'm sorry, it's time now. It's a shame we're gonna have to go through another manager, but with Ineos making all these changes, we just have to. It's time. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm done now. Ten Hag out. I'm fully Ten Hag out. Before I was on the fence. Before I was like, I don't know, let's give him. No, this guy has to go. He has to go. I'm sorry. Something else I can say. Rubbish match. Nobody was good today. Onana wasn't good today. Casemiro wasn't good today. None of the players were good today. The spaces that were left, the positioning of some of the players, it's like some of the players clearly have thrown in the towel. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway. Oh, that is a big breath out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Ten Hag out. Ten Hag out. That's what I've got to say. Now, I don't even know how to end the stream. I don't even know how to end the stream. I'm actually looking at you guys and I'm done. And I'm like, how do I end the stream? I don't usually go live. Like, I'm going live on my phone. How do I end the stream? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Guys, I'm not that depressed. But clearly this is affecting me. Let's turn you guys need to help me out here. Yeah. All you guys who are Ten Hag in, I need you to let me know why. Give me some hope. Because with my eyeballs, from what I can see, there's no hope. There is none. This guy might be the worst manager we've had. And the thing is, you're waiting for me to say since. There's no since. This man might be the worst manager we've had. And I thought Oli was bad. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.